WMTV 15 Sports presents Friday Football Blitz.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Football Blitz. Level 3 of the playoffs means we've reached the state quarterfinals. And 3 more wins get you into the state finals at the camp. I'm Jocko. That's Audrey, your Friday night host for everything high school football.
And the cool thing is we still have so many teams that have a chance to play in the championship game right in our backyard. So I don't know why we're even talking. Let's get to the highlights.
All right, Waunakee and their student section taking on De Pere. The Redbirds were looking for the upset in the key. The Warriors score on their first possession. The Wisconsin recruit, McCoy Smith, takes the handoff and bursts his way into the end zone. Waunakee up 7-0. Back comes De Pere. Hold the Woodfill. That's a great name. Back to pass, fires over the middle, and there's Dante Mata, who takes a huge hit at the 1-yard line. The next play, the Redbirds would get on the board. Caden Champers gets across the goal line, and we're tied at 7. Waunakee scored another touchdown to make it 14-7. They have 21-7 on this play. Cole Kraus back to pass. Justin Sawicki in the end zone for the score. Waunakee wins 42-28. Waunakee will play Arrowhead next week.
And down the road, the action on the field, pretty interesting. Down 3-0. The Highlanders defense deep in its own territory. No problem because Brady Stammer comes up with the interception, ending that Monona Grove drive. The offense going on to an 85-yard drive of its own. Lee Zortman hiding the ball behind his back, and it works, carrying it in for the touchdown. And late in the half, special teams doing special things. Parker Hunt breaking through the line to block field goal attempt. 7-3 Highlanders at the half. And the Highlanders, they go on to move on with the 14-10 win over MG, and they will face West De Pere.
Great season for MG. Division 3 quarterfinals. Number 6 Pewaukee take on Reedsburg. Number 4 Pewaukee's opening drive. Omar Charrington running into the end zone, making it 7-0 Pirates. Charrington on the ground again, coming up right here. He goes 65 yards before getting run down by Ian McClure right there. He's fast. Both of those guys are fast. Charrington finishes the last 3 yards on the next play, putting Pewaukee up by 14. Now the Beavers, not done yet. They break the dam wide open. Will McConowitz, our homie.
Who else?
Right, taking it in for their score. 62 yards, baby.
Woo.
Reedsburg goes the distance again. Sawyer Middlestat running 59 yards. They are coming on strong here as we end the season and make it all the way to level 3, now level 4, because Reedsburg advances to take on Whitefish Bay. 38-14 is your final score.
And everyone was excited for the matchup against Mosinee and the Columbus Cardinals. Even the lights were smiling. The Cards down 6-0 late in the first. They'll hand this one off to Owen Cowell, who will do the rest for Columbus tonight. He runs it in and racks up the first 6. Later on, Mosinee looking to come back after a fumble turn touchdown. Travis Stopp will send this one way down to Alex Stepke, who brings it down. That momentum will be short-lived, though, after a drop snap gets picked by the Cards. Columbus able to snag some great field position after Johnny Carter gets his ball under the ball. However, Mosinee's defense and a series of incomplete passes will keep them scoreless on this drive, and Columbus holds on to their leads and wins Mosinee 38-19. They will play Little Chutes next week.
Holy cow, Columbus is good.
Yes.
Reedsburg, like I said, they're coming on strong. Just finished late in Waunakee being Waunakee.
And all 3 of those teams have the chance to get to the promised land, but we got 4 more area teams looking to get to the state
keep it going.
Final. So let's head down south for game of the week number 2. Darlington welcoming Belleville for level 3. And the Wildcats silencing that Redbird Country crowd real quick. Braden Taylor back to pass and connecting with Kaysen Hellwig. Hellwig makes the miss and takes it all the way. Belleville leading early 7-0, but Zeke Zuberbuehler could only let that slide for so long. Back to receive the kickoff. He finds the lane, and there he goes, turning on the wheel. Zuberbuehler puts Darlington on the board, and we are tied at 7. Belleville, though, now with no answers to follow. So, of course, Zuberbuehler handed off to his guy, Dante Glendening, and why even try? Add some more to the board, courtesy of the junior captain. Those two leading the Redbirds to the 49-21 win. Redbirds moving on to play Manitowoc Lutheran.
All right, New Glarus taking on Lake Country Lutheran. New Glarus gets rocking here first. Matt Roth Back to pass, looking for Will Pino, like he's done all season. We've had like a million highlights from these two. He finds him right there. And Pino doing the rest. In for the score. Now, that would be exciting for New Glarus. Now, however, Lake Country Lutheran is really good at football. Connor Lubbers, sack right there by Bubba Whedon. So not good yet, but eventually Lubbers goes deep to wide receiver Parker Baranick. It's juggled and dropped, though, here. But guess what? Lake Country Lutheran, oh my, wins it by a final score of 34 to 20.
They can't be mad at that, though. Cashton heading on the road to Potosi-Cassville in a big Division 7 matchup. Second quarter, Potosi-Cassville with the ball, and River Sayre breaking the tackle and marching right on in to Eagle territory. Takes a huge hit out of bounds. Pops right back up. A few plays later, Aaron Edge going to the edge of the field and finds Ben Infeld, who reaches out for the score. And the next drive, Cashton forced a punt with just 45 seconds left in the half, but Sayre blocks the punt and it's pounced on by Infeld. That dynamic duo making splash plays for their hometown, and there goes Sayre again for the insurance. Potosi-Cassville shutting out the Eagles 35-0. Next up, Kenosha St. Joe's Catholic.
All right, lots of our teams left. Can't wait for level 4. Audrey, thank you so much.
Yes.
More sports after the break.